Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Right, a little bit different today, mate. I've got an absolute ball ache of a job to do. Now, let me just spin you around. I'll show you what the crack is. No, I can't spin you around because it won't let me. But that tap's got to be changed, okay? It's constantly leaking. So when I pull it back, see the leak? Yeah? Absolute ball ache, okay? So that is the plan of today. Now, we're fitting a new black one. Okay, so guys, if you ever got a little dodgy tap to fix, not fit, just make sure that you've got some specific tools, which I'm going to show you now. The main ones for me, guys, are these adjustable spanners. And also mole grips, okay? So they really wrench on if you need them. You also need a little battery drill and a little bit of know-how. So today is this day. We've got to take this cupboard out to get to that. Yeah, it's one of them. So we take like a straightforward one where you go underneath the sink. It's from behind, okay? Because obviously this is a granite worktop. So it's all from behind, etc. So hang fire and let's get into this. Right, pins are off. Now we've got to take off the inner door. I've took all the stuff out the cupboard. Remove the door. Be careful, guys, if you're doing this in someone's house. This is my partner's house. Give him a little job to do. But make sure that you be careful with the units and stuff like that, because if you bang the corners, you'll be paying for a new door. Yeah, not in here today to do plumbing work, but this is what it is, okay? Remove all the screws. Remove all the screws. Obviously, these screws, guys, are connected into the other room, into the other units. Keep those safe because you will definitely be needing them in due course. Obviously, it's not screwed into the granite. Okay, normally they'll probably put a seal there, but this one ain't got it. The guys that fitted the kitchen beforehand didn't do it, but this is going to come out now. So, bear with me. Always tend to lift up and then pull. Lift up and pull. Shimmy it out. Just shimmy it out. And a good rule of thumb, guys, at the bottom of these legs, let me just show you, these guys, okay, they're adjustable, so you can just adjust them. So ready for when you want to put it back, just unloose them slightly. Just unloosen them slightly, and what they'll do, they'll drop in, and then when they're underneath, turn them back up, so it's the worktop, and then screw them back in. Let's get on with this bitch. God's sake! All you need is love. Good rule of thumb as well then, guys, when you're doing anything like this, make sure you don't put it in your walkway or the client's walkway. Stack it nice and neat for when you take it and you put it all the way back, okay? Yeah. You don't see all this today when you're doing a bloody job for free. Right, we are right about where we need to be at this moment in time. So let me just give you a little bit of a brief. Well, turn around. So okay, so yeah, as you can see there, guys, you've got some stop taps there. Yeah, use a flat screwdriver, turn it. That will stop all the water coming up from the main feed and release any of the pressure, well, to stop the pressure coming through. But our main process, guys, is there. Our connection is there. We need to connect right at that point there. So that is a bit of a tough old gaff, depending if, sorry guys, move it down so you can actually, depending if it moves for me, which it does, which I'm happy about. And let's have a look at the hot water. Yes. So yeah, guys, that is that's a godsend really, because otherwise you'd probably see me doing some sawing today, but you ain't got to, so beautiful. Okay then folks, flat screwdriver, get into focus, boom, there you go. So anything like this then guys, get it in, let's get you a little bit closer, and then just turn it off that way, okay? Make sure guys it's that way, okay? If it's the opposite way around guys, it will definitely, the water will definitely shoot back up. See how you can see this one there, look? Yeah, turn it that way. And that will stop any pressure coming from the floor. Okay, so the mains are now, the mains are still running. Obviously there's water upstairs, etc., but there's no water at all coming into that part of the tap. Okay, so there's no water coming to there. Now basically I'll run it out, see if there's anything. Nope. Just double check that guys, okay? Make sure you check it, because otherwise guys, you'll be swimming. And especially if you're taking the waste off for some reason, oh my days, you will have to get the mop as soon as. But like I say guys, all the water's been turned off now. Now I can start to operate and release those two joints with the, getting too old for this game. With the mole grips and the adjustable spanners guys. So this is quite straightforward now. I'm not sure if I can give you a little bit of a, set the camera up so you can see, but I'll try my best guys, okay? So hold tight. Right guys, this is where I'm at. So I've got to get this nut, look, can you see that nut released from there? All right, so that is my little plan, and as I'm a 15 stone dude, just about get in, it's quite difficult really. I see a lot of people take the waste off this. I'm not interested in that. I'm not getting involved. I don't need to do that. There's ways around these things guys. Best thing to do, get your adjustable spanners or your little mole grips. Okay, put the mole grip one on the bottom one, release it slightly, give yourself some leverage, and then you can Loctite that then. That'll Loctite and it won't move. So you'll probably hear a little click now. There you go. So that's Loctite on there now guys. Set this one up now, which is your adjustable spanner. Get everything set up, and then obviously nice little twist. That'll come, release itself really nice. And then the rule of thumb guys, make sure you know which one's what, because you're going to have a hot on the left, cold on the right. You know, you just make sure which you've got the right ones running smooth. And also, as you can see, that water there guys, it's just coming out the pipe. Just get yourself a little hole. So obviously that's going to be coming through the pipe now. Happy days. So don't panic when this happens guys, okay? Let's move you around just so you can see a little bit better. Don't panic when this happens guys. Everything's turned off. All this is doing now guys is just coming out of the existing pipe. So don't panic, okay? Just make sure you've got some precautions underneath, like a towel and stuff. There you go, okay? Happy days. Just release all that. Obviously this will be kept because the new one will be pushed onto that in a short while. So what I'm going to do now then guys, I'm going to check this at the back to make sure that this one's the hot or the cold, because obviously you can't really see. I think it might be the hot because it's on the left. But if you let's just spin you around. If you're not sure guys with the hot and the cold, just research it. Go onto Google, go onto your Wikipedia, etc., and just find out in your country, is it left for hot, right for cold, etc. And then just make sure that you make sure when you put the feeds through, when you put the new ones through, you just connect these up to the hot or the cold, okay? Remember that guys, because it'll look a bit stupid if someone comes to your property and they put the hot water on and it's freezing cold. Okay then folks, so I've come from the back now, so I've released one of these. So if you look on your tap, as you can see there guys, H for hot, okay? So height's on that side. So that is the hot that I've just opened up. So what you need to do then, guys, when you are doing anything like this, just make sure that you label things up, okay? Obviously, I've done this way before, so I know that the left is in England is warm, hot, and obviously on the right is cold. Obviously, I'm working from the back now. So if I look at it from this side, boom. See? Now, this one that I've opened up here, where has he gone? Oh yeah, he's behind me now. This one, see? That, if you look at the two pipes coming out the floor, hot, cold, see? Hot, cold. Just be very, very mindful, guys, when you do things like this. You can always get yourself in a bit of a pickle, all right? But like I say, I'll carry on ripping this out now, and then I'll show you putting it back together. There, guys, so mole grips on. Not too sure if you can see that, guys. This is quite difficult. Hold the one, twist the other. There will be a little bit of water coming out of it. Obviously, it's just the existing that's in the pipes. Not the pipes, the flexi pipes. And then when you get to a point like that, you can just use your fingers, guys, and happy days. Just tip that into there, and there you have it. Okay. So now, guys, we know that's the cold on the right-hand side in the UK. Whoop. So that's the cold, and that's the hot. Okay, so these now are both ready to have a new flexi connected to them. Okay, they've already got all the stuff ready for them, so that's absolutely fine. So what I'll do now, guys, I'll start to undo the stuff on the other side. Right, folks, so yeah. See, they're awkward jobs these are. No wonder you have to pay a lot of money for these plumbers. Right, so I know that this is the hot because it's on the left. This one is the cold because it's on the right. So that's what you need to do and remember for the next one, okay? So my job here now then, guys, is to take this off. Now, hopefully, an adjustable spanner is big enough. If not, I'm going to have to use the mole grips. So no, mole grips it is, but I think I might have, yeah, I've got it. So releasing it is always turning it anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, then that's become finger release, which I'm happy about. And boom. Okay, obviously it's always have a washer there, guys, okay, because what the washers do, these washers prevent any water from coming through and leaking into your cupboards. So let's just get rid of that so I can pull the one out the top. See, this one will be a little bit tricky, this might, guys, because obviously it's a granite worktop, so it's not just the same as going through like a normal worktop. But here we go, we'll have a look. Anyway, so hold my man here, so you've got some resistance. Okay, come back to the bottom and just slightly pull and it will start to release underneath there. So now, guys, that's released. What I can do is just twist, because these are always hand tight. Sorry you can't see them, guys, but these are always hand tight because they've always got a little bit of a, ooh, see the washer there, the rubber washer, guys? Don't over tighten those with any tools, just do it by hand, okay? Do it by hand. Same again with this one, you should be able to just twist. And there you have it, okay? No water, nothing. So there's the old one, okay? The reason why we had to get rid of this, guys, it had a little bit of a dent there, so once it had dented itself, the water started seeping. It's done its job, but these have started to have a bit of wear and tear now. Let's get you back up here so you can see me. Bam! Not sponsoring Asda. But yeah, that's it then, guys. You'll have a bit of water in the end. Just tip it out. Okay, try and keep everything that you've used on there. And always remember, whatever side your hot and cold is in your country, left and right, etc. That's what you need to always remember, guys, because it's imperative. Now, the new one, okay? So the good thing about this thing, guys, we've got cold and hot that side. So you've got to make sure the right side, so basically the front one, just have a quick check. You might see a bit of movement there, you might not, but just have a quick check. But as long as you come over there and pull to that side, you know that's obviously the cold. So always remember, cold's on the right. So when you drop this down in there, guys, make sure that you put underneath there, you've got a cold. You've got obviously 2 of them there. So just make sure that you put one in the cold and one in the right. But yeah, who knows? Let's get it done. Let's see what the crack is. Right, there's a rubber there, guys. Make sure that rubber seal is pushed in nice and tight. Okay, make sure it's pushed in there nice and tight, guys. Offer it through the hole. Yeah, so it's nice and symmetrical. Just what you don't want, guys, is the client telling you, oh, it's not straight, it's over there, it's there. Make sure it's nice and tight, okay, guys? Now, check underneath. Make sure that you've got room to work, which we have. Brilliant. So now, we can offer in here. Just have a quick check, just in case it allows you to see the cold. So if we say the cold, okay, is the first one. So we're going to put the cold in this one here, at the front. So this one's at the front, guys, okay? So there's a few things to remember when you do it fitting taps, okay? Because the last thing you want to do, guys, is pull the cold and it becomes warm. But I know now, the front one, which I'm going to put in there now, I'm going to put the second one behind it, which is going to be the hot. Okay? Guys, you can do this. Any DIY can do this. You don't need a plumber to do this. Okay? I'm not a plumber. I've just got a little bit of know-how. Now, when I look at my tap, I know the one at the front, this one is cold, this one is hot. So when I put this in there now, guys, yeah, which I'm going to probably struggle with there because it's 2, put those through, put the first one through, and then the second one. Mind you, I could do that coming from that side. That's a bit silly, man. I'll put the back one. Just trial and error. No danger, no problem. So what I'll do with this now, put that one through there. So just double check. Yeah, the front one's the cold one. And the back one is the hot one, okay? So a little bit trickier. Obviously, so the front one's the cold one. Keep saying that to yourself. Put that one through there. And good for me, guys, you can actually find the little hole. It'll find itself because it's threaded. Just twist, 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 twist. It's a little bit more resistance and done. Okay, so now the front one is cold, the back one is hot. See how you keep saying it to yourself? Because you don't want to be going underneath here once it's all done and dusted. So the front one there is cold, so I'm going to push that towards that left hand side. And that one there is the warm, the hot. I'm going to push that to that side. So right now I'm going to go back to this now. And this is what I'm going to say to you now, guys. This is what I've messed up here. Because I haven't even put the brackets on before I've even put that in, so I've rushed it. Hold tight, and I'm going to leave this in the video because it's so easy to get this wrong. So, back to the drawing board again. When I said you don't need a plumber, you still don't need a plumber. So in the comments, don't start saying, hey, this is why you need plumbers. No, you don't. You just stop and reflect and reevaluate what you've done. So I'll take the back one out, which is the warm. Yeah. Take him out, which is easy enough. See, hand tight. And one at the back there, which is the cold. Okay. What we do is remember to do this. But you need to put this through first. So that's going to go at the bottom. That's my little, that's it, sweetheart. So that's going to be finger tight. Just got to make sure that when you put them through, no, that's actually right. I've done that right. I've done that right. I'm overthinking it. That's the front one. Put that through there. Yeah, put that through there. I'm overthinking it, guys, trust me. So I've got the cold one going now. Like I say, guys, it doesn't cost anything to stop, check and reflect, okay? See what I've done, that's it, them both in, which we knew anyway. But under this right here, this is what I got mixed up with. I'll show you now. Ooh, come underneath. Okay. Let me just send you up here. Boom, there. So as they come through here now, I know the one at the front now is the cold, and the one at the back is warm. So what you do is, guys, put the first one in, bend the second one, and then come through. Okay. This is quite a bit of a challenging little thing to do, but you can do this independently. You can push this back through, which I'm going to probably have to do in a minute. If I don't get this through here now, which I'm probably not going to be able to. There you go. Okay, but this one, so always make sure that you know what's happening, because obviously that's the cold at the front, hot at the back. Just got to go through there. Yeah. Right. This is what I need to do. Hold that, remove that one. So that's at the front, yeah. Remove the back one. Remove the back one, which is the hot one. Now this is me reflecting on exactly what I should have done the first time. Okay, put the first one through and then the second one afterwards. Okay, that's me evaluating my work and understanding what I've just done. So let's just double check that. That one goes at the front. Give it a little twist. Obviously it's a little bit daunting really. And then we'll finally get there in a minute. Just got to find that thread. Okay, let's go underneath here then. Get up here so I can see what's going on. Push them both up. You guys come up here now. Whee. Oopsie daisy, let's get you back on where we're back on track. There you go. So, like I said, guys, the first one, the front one is going to be the cold, the back one's the warm. Keep twisting. You will find the thread eventually, which I have done. And then all of a sudden it'll go tight. Don't go mad. Look, there's a little resistance there, brilliant. Loctite that up. Now we're good to go. Okay. Whew, that's a bit of a pain in the backside. But if you don't do this as a job, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get you up here now. If you don't do this as a major job, obviously, you will struggle with it. So, there's my cold. There's my back for warm. I'll go down here now, offer these back up. So these are the problems when you've got stuff like this, guys. You've got this unit in the way. So you've got to try it now. And do this in a way so you can get all the relevant washers and stuff like that up. Boom, there we are. Okay, so this is what I'm doing now, look guys. Okay, the washers, got the washers up there, got everything up there now. So the rubber one at the top, then the silver washer, and then the Loctite bolt nut. Okay, oh, no, I want you over this way. But obviously, you just got to take your time with these. Don't rush it, take your time. And then obviously once it bites, you can twist it all the way up. And just make sure that this little bad boy is not facing you, it's facing where it should be. And then just keep offering it up till it goes tight. Okay, see all I'm doing now underneath there now, guys, I'm just tightening up everything that needs to be tightened up. And this will go all the way up to the top. And there you go. Okay, that's really tight there, that's hand tight. Okay, guys, so obviously that's the rubber now, guys, is stuck to the granite. and underneath is tightened it tight. Just hand tight. Obviously, it's plastic, so you don't need any tools. But some of the tools, guys, you'll probably need. But like I say, if you've got sinks when it's got these kind of, then obviously you'll need a pair of mole grips, etc. But this, luckily, this one is just a hand tight one, which is really, really good, really. So it helps out if you haven't got the specific tools. It will help you out. Just make sure it's nice and look above, so it's nice and square. Because the last thing you need is someone moaning, it's not square. And then you can just tighten it all back up. And like I say, when I look through there now, I know the front one is the cold, and the hot one is my right hand side. Sorry, my left hand side in England, but right hand side from this side. So I'll just move them over, move that over there. Done. Okay. So, tap fitted, but it's just a case of now of connecting all the pipework back up and seeing what's what. So this is what I've done, guys. I'll spin you around. Okay then, folks, sorry you can't see me, but obviously this one here, that one there is the cold, and so that's what I've put this one for here. So that one will connect to this cold one. Okay, so check that you've got the rubbers in there, which you have. Can put some PTFE tape on if you wanted to. Don't always have to if they've got the rubbers, etc. But it is an added precaution, you can do that. Check if the rubber's in that one. Yeah, brilliant. This one's the hot one. Reconnect that back up. Just make sure, guys, there's no kinks in any of these, okay? So when you're connecting anything up, make sure there's no kinks, and that everything is fitting nice and snug. Snuggy buggy bug, okay? Now, bearing in mind, guys, I'm not a plumber. If you've got a little bit of a know-how, you will be able to achieve certain things like this. Hold it with the mole grips. Not too sure if you can see. Can you see that, guys? Absolutely not. I'll move my hand over this way. Hold it nice and tight, and then just tighten it up. And it'll get to a point where it'll be like super tight. That's it. And to be fair, guys, that is finished on the right hand side for the cold. Now let's get the left hand side one done. Bit tricky really, because you've got the waste pipe in. So what I'll do is I'll get the mole grips to catch up just there. I'll show you a little bit of better view in a minute. Bam. Hold it tight, lock it off. Make sure you always hear that click. You ain't going to see this one, guys, but obviously it's the same principles as this one here. Just lock it off, and then obviously you'll be able to see by the movement. All I'm doing is holding the one straight and then locking the other one off nice and tight. Just got to be really mindful that you don't twist the one at the top, which I have. That is nice and tight now. Just re-lock that in the thing itself. So just test that. Yep, that's re-locked in. And that's re-locked in, which I'm happy about. Okay. So, what we do now is just maneuver your cable so there's no kinks in these. Okay, no kinks. You don't want any of these kinks. Okay, guys. So, in theory, what we do now is everything's everything's done now. So all the cables are in. Pipework's in, no kinks. Everything's nice and tight inside the tap. Let's bring it down here a bit. Whee! Everything's nice and tight now in the tap. All my joints are nice and tight, hand tight, you know, not over tightening. Now I can undo the water again, and you can witness the water coming through. Here we go. I'll turn the cold one on first. Let's see. Voila!
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
So there's the cold one coming through. It's the first one, so it's the one at the very front, freezing cold. Marvellous. Okay, shut it back off. Put it into the middle, push it to the back. And then we'll do the back one. So we'll turn that on now. Might add a bit of air. And then we'll try this one. There you go. Hot water. Sorry guys, I should have put you that way. There's the hot water coming through. Should get warm in about 3 or 4 seconds. And voila. Okay? Oh, hot now. As you can see the steam. Yeah, see the steam? Boom, shakalaka. Now, that is all done. Now, what I would do, what I would suggest is, 1 second, is get yourself some of this and just go around all your joints, make sure it's nice and clean, okay, so there's no watermarks or anything leaking slightly. It's imperative, guys, just to double check, double check, and obviously that job is well done. Okay, so underneath there now, guys, is completely finished, water dry, or water dry, double checked, checked and checked. But everything's on now, so that one is facing upwards, i.e. meaning up in the air, so it's releasing the water to come fast. Cold, exactly the same. So yeah, guys, everything now is sitting there nice and small. But before I put all that back, guys, I will definitely recheck again, check again. And then once I feel confident that's absolutely done, you should be confident in your own work anyway. But if you're doing it as a DIY like me today, that is the most easiest way you can do it, guys. So let's go around the back, just check that we haven't got no swimming pools. See, check these there, guys, check those pipes for anything running down the back of them. Obviously fingers lovely and dry. So yeah, happy days. Let's put it all back together. Slightly raise it. Just make sure that everything's at the back nice and secure. Drop it down. Take a bit of the leg down. Take the foot back in. Yeah, that's fine. That's all there. Like I said, guys, just drop the legs down slightly. Shimmy it in, and you will get yourself that nice fitment back in. Because what you don't want to do, guys, is make sure that the units don't fit nice and flush. So now, back underneath, just lock tight the legs. So it pushes back up. Lock tight the legs. Lock tight the legs at the back so it's all nice and tight. Make sure the doors are running in line. That is lovely and symmetrical now, guys. If you can just see this. Whoa! There you go. See? Nice and symmetrical now. Okay, and just re-screw it all back in. Da-da-da. Two at the sides, one at the back. That's all what was in it. Oh, not the top, sorry. Okay. Put that back on there. Put the door back on. Put the bottom one on first, guys, so you've got the weight of the handle in your hand. That's there. Nice and flush. Okay, guys, so it looks nice. Same scenario with this side now. Just another final check before we just basically, guys, run your fingers around all the joints and just make sure that there's no water there. Clean everything out. It's just good for the customers when you're doing these kind of things for jobs. Like I say, take your care, take time. You don't need a plumber to do all this kind of stuff. These are quite basic. Probably save yourself about £80. Just changing your own tap. So yeah, about an hour's work there, guys, with a bit of initiative. Watch this video if you don't know how to do it, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you share this, guys, because there will be some DIYers out there that ain't got a clue. But you will be paying a lot of money for changing a tap from that colour, sorry, to that colour. But now, when she comes back, hopefully she's happy. Take care, guys. Love you loads. Champagne Shane. Go and follow me on Facebook. Go and follow me on YouTube. Like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.